Hey guys, welcome to my podcast Motivation Talks with SK. So, since today is my first day, I would like to start with something really simple. Okay, let's talk about how life has been treating us so far, how at some point we feel like we should give up, there's nobody to support us, or we have been through so much that there's no point really in getting ahead, right? All of us feel the same way. It is very normal to feel so. Okay? So don't think you are alone in that journey. But one thing we don't actually realize in this journey of so many thoughts is we forget to cherish the very small, beautiful moments of happiness, the very small parts of life where we have been so joyous, right? And that is what today I would like to talk about. How we have to cherish back the very small moments, beautiful times when we have been very joyous. For example, when there is a time that we have a craving, right, to have something like an ice cream or chocolate, any of our favorite food, right? What are we supposed to do? Just run and grab that, right? Because I have someone who told me it is important to cherish the very small moments of happiness, which is very true, right? Because in such a busy life every day where we keep running towards something, we just forget to actually realize that there are certain very small moments that we actually don't cherish, right? And one thing I would love all my listeners to start as a practice is at least write 5 lines a day, just five. I'm not giving a lot, okay? It's just five, okay? Anything, maybe a few words you'd like to write, a small poem you'd like to write, or you would like to write what happened throughout your day, how did your routine go, something bad, good, anything be it, right? And one thing I would like you to do at the end of the week, or let's say from today starting, right, make a pleasure list. You know what's a pleasure list? A pleasure list is a list where you write things that make you happy. As I said, having an ice cream, having a chocolate, watching a movie, spending some nice family time, going around, exploring, clicking a few photographs, exploring nature, can be anything, right? Because it is important that we take breaks in between to refresh back, to get back to our busy routine. We keep running every single day that we forget to even rest. Stop for a moment, cherish what we have achieved, right? So that is very important. Okay, have that pleasure list, the very small things that make you happy. So not necessarily you have to follow it exactly, but always have that list. So whenever you feel like doing something, actually do it. Don't be worried about what people would think. Don't be worried about the judgments you would have around, right? Because it is your life. It is just one life we all have, and it is important we enjoy it, live it to the fullest. That is very important. Trust me. Life is a very big loop, a very big cycle that goes on and on and on. When we are really happy, there is that one small time where a very big sadness comes in and grabs all of it, right? Even before we understand, process, and start enjoying that joyous moment. So it is important to live in the moment, not be really worried about what others would do, because it's your life. At the end of the day, you should be the one who's satisfied with what you have achieved, what you have done, right? If you feel sad, it's very natural, it's absolutely fine. Process that too, right? It is very important to do that as well, because as every single person goes through the same process. It is just that not everybody talks about it. There are a lot of people who are masters at hiding their feelings. It is absolutely okay, they have their own way of handling it, overcoming it. So let us also learn that. Not necessarily we have to always be expressive. If you're an introvert, right, have a habit of writing what you feel. Have a habit of, let's say, recording yourself. Can be anything as simple as that, right? Because all of us have our own tricks of getting out of any sadness we have, overcoming it, and getting back into a busy routine, becoming happy, right? So All that I want you guys to do is make that pleasure list. At least write 5 lines a day, right? Can be anything you write in that paper. Even just a few words, it is okay. But please start this practice because we all are humans. We have feelings, emotions. Not necessarily we have to talk about it to everybody, but always be true to yourself. That is very, very important. So you stay motivated every single day. Feel happy for the life you have and be grateful to all that has happened so far with you and all that you're blessed with. Okay? See you in my next podcast. Bye bye from SK.